Hello, my name's Amber. Today I'm going to show you how I achieve my poodle updo. Today I'm starting with a pretty old set that I've just brushed out, hence the size of it and the frizziness. But by all means, if you've got a fresh pin curl set or you've got naturally curly hair, then go for it. The first thing I'm going to do is add some oil to my hair just to smooth it out. Just using this one. I am new to videos, so please excuse me if I'm a bit rambly or I am going to be using hot rollers for this as well, just to smooth everything out. You can use a curling tong if you'd like. I just prefer hot rollers because for me, I personally, when doing a poodle, I don't set it in any specific way. All I just want is some sort of defined curl and to kind of tame the frizz. It just makes it easier for when you're forming the curls for the poodle later, and it also means that I can get on with other things that I need to be doing whilst my hair is setting. Just spraying some. So once you've got all your hair brushed out and you've applied any product that you need to apply, obviously if you don't need to apply product then don't. You need to apply your hot rollers, or if you're using a curling tong in this instance, then you use your curling tong. The only area where you really need to pay attention to and be specific with is your fringe area, because that's obviously the centre of attention, and you know, that's the only place where I really quite like my curls to be a bit more defined and curl-like, as opposed to just, you know, plopped on the top of the head. I must also say that my poodle is very much casual, kind of messy poodle, as opposed to the very structured and defined poodles that you sometimes see, because that's just what I prefer. I find it easier and quicker, and maybe if I was going out somewhere nice, I would probably make it a bit more kind of defined and a bit more fancy, but as for now, day to day wear, I quite like the kind of thrown together look. So when I said that there isn't really a method to the rolling process and the curling process, there really isn't. It's just personal preference. All you really want is just some sort of curl in your hair, just to make it easier to piece the poodle together when you need to pin it. Method into pinning it, I kind of like to roll obviously the curls the way that I want them to sit when I'm doing the poodle. So with these side bits, they'll obviously be coming up and round, so I try to pin them like that, just so it makes it easier for you. So that's the rolling done. As you can see, it's very kind of casual and not like a traditional roll set at all. So I'll just leave these to cool. So now your curls are cool, it's time to take them out. I hope this works, and knowing my luck, it probably would turn out looking awful, is start to form a poodle. What I like to do is start with the sides and get your shape, but then you can always kind of repin and readjust, but as long as you've got kind of everything up how it should be in the shape that a poodle is, and then you can do the fine tuning and all that. So obviously to get the curl, this is why it's so important to have pre-curled hair, because, sorry, the camera's quite low. You just wrap it around and it should automatically form into a curl anyway. So is. Pin that. And I'll eventually sit like that, but you get your comb and you want everything to be nice and smooth at the back. Smooth it. You look, and it's just about kind of piecing it all together and making it look a little bit more good. So with the side ones, I like to roll them in, but if you want to roll them out, that's up to you. Oh, and you really want to try and hide as many bobby pins as you can. Obviously, there's a limit to what you can disguise. The back ones, I like to roll them. You'll probably repin all the curls several times before you're happy with it, so don't stress if it doesn't look right the first time. And with these kind of back ones, I think they look quite nice, messy. So what I do is just brush the ends. What I like to do is to kind of fake the appearance of more curls and lots of curls going on. I have, say, a big piece like this, and then about halfway down, I roll it around my thumb, so leave like a little tail out, so you're almost making a double curl, and then pin that, and then with your tail make another curl and pin that, and that just gives the illusion of more curls. And you can, depending on how well your hair holds curls, and you know how much stability you want, e.g. if you're going out to the seafront like what I do and it's very windy, then you're definitely going to need to pin everything in place, otherwise you will end up, for me, I'll look like, oh my god, that is not the look I go for. I also like to do that kind of false double curl with the front ones too, just because I'm not a massive fan of when they look so kind of perfect, but you do whatever you want really. Sometimes I just get the front bunch of curls and just literally pin them to my head. I'll show you that way as well, because that's sometimes a bit easier. So if you get all your curls, make sure you brush the ends so they're nice and kind of smooth. Get your little clump of curls in there. Slide some bobby pins in. So if you don't open them, like what I was doing with my mouth very elegantly, it makes them easier to hide because they just slide in as opposed to plunking the hair down, and you also keep the volume. So I think I'm pretty crazy right now, and this probably isn't looking like much of a nice hairdo. And so when you've kind of just pinned your nest of curls to your head, then I just like to pull pieces out. So say you can pull that curl out and pin that, and then just keep doing that really until you get your desired shape and however many curls you want. And it really is up to you, personal taste. Just find up the curls, pull them out, and then say you've got a roll like this, you can pull. If you're going for the messy look, obviously, like I am, as you can tell. So just find the bits that aren't pinned, e.g. these cream bits. So I've got super thick hair, as you can see. So I don't know if that makes it easier or hard for me. But by all means, what you can do is, if you want more volume, which I think a poodle you kind of have to have volume really, if you get your curl, back comb at the roots, so make sure you don't back comb the end of the curl, otherwise you'll lose this nice pretty shape. Back comb at the roots and then kind of place the curl down, and you'll get that volume that I have because I have a mountain of hair. And place them how you wanted them. They probably would stay in place, but I like things to be pretty secure. So what I do is just roll that down. I find if you roll the side ones and you kind of this one, the one at the front, you roll in, and then all these ones at the back I roll back, so that you have that smooth bit here, and then the curls kind of just fall in, like they've just naturally fallen into a lovely updo, which of course is a big case. And it also helps to hide the bobby pins if they're rolling backwards. So as you can see, we've kind of got pretty much there with the base. And then it's really just about tweaking and making sure everything's how you want it. And I quite like to have like little kind of curls on your hair, like falling down and stuff. I think it just looks really natural. Don't know if that's the right word. And what you can do with those ones, because you obviously don't really want to stick a big bobby pin in them, is just hold them, get them in the place that you want them to, which is probably where they've kind of naturally fallen. Get a little bit of hairspray and just spray them. And what you can always do if you want to be extra secure is don't pin obviously like right at the curl, just kind of lightly just like thread a bobby pin at the ends. It probably doesn't feel like it's doing much, but I promise it is. And if not, it's always a good bobby pin storage for later if you go for this out. I like to use something like Lay Right, so a medium hold pomade, and just put a little bit on the fingers, rub it between hands, warm it up. No, obviously you can use hairspray with this if you don't have a wax or a pomade or anything, and just smooth the backs and the side. And obviously occasionally I like to scrunch a little bit in, just to, because I've got naturally really curly frizzy hair, as you can probably tell. So I like to just define as much as I can. That's my kind of rough messy poodle, and it is, when I'm doing it, you know, obviously not filming, I can do it pretty quickly. So it is a pretty quick hairstyle, even though it probably doesn't feel like it from watching this video. And the great thing about Poodle is all you have to do is chuck a hairscarf in it, go to bed, and this style can last a good couple of days, just because it's got so many pins and nothing can drop out or fall out. So we've got a style for quite a while. I also like to accessorise my poodles. So I'm sure you all have loads of hair flowers like this one, which you can just, looks really super cute, just pinned at the side. Great thing with Poodle is you can go crazy with hair flowers. It's really lovely if you have like loads of orchids to have like a big piece that goes all the way around the back. I think that's really cute. It's also great for if you live in a really humid country, as it now gets stuck in my hair. If you live in a really humid or hot country, because obviously it's completely out of your face, but these little kind of stragglers at the front, and it's not going to drop or really, I mean, it can frizz a little bit, but it's quite a kind of naturally frizzy hairstyle anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. My personal favourite with Poodle is Lily's. I just think it looks so tiki and lovely. Also, what you can do, she says that she doesn't have any of her hair scarves, is add a hair scarf, which looks really sweet. Wrap it, and I think I'm not going to tie it properly just because. And obviously double knot it, and I think that's like a completely different hairstyle, but with the same hairstyle, if you know what I mean. So Poodles are really quite versatile. You can do whatever you want. Obviously you can leave it as it is, which I quite like to do. Yeah, possibilities are endless. You can get any kind of style, you can be casual, and as I said, it lasts for a good few days. All you have to do is really kind of, what I do is just roughly repin the front bits, just so it looks fresh, because otherwise it can get a little bit frizzy. But yeah, I'm also finished with a little hairspray. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial and followed it and kind of found it relatively simple, like stuff, but yeah, I hope it made sense, and I'm sorry if I'm really rambly and awkward, but this is my first talking tutorial, so I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I look forward to maybe possibly doing some more. I don't know if there's anything you want to see, just let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching, bye!